Jingle, 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 jingle all the way. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank. Misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and we got upside. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh. Hey!
Off the 2024 Huntington Christmas Parade, the wonderful and festive sounds of the Thundertones under the direction of Steve Patrick. I am your host for the evening, Rick Lord. My co-host, Neidra Wyrick, will soon be occupying this seat. She's just picking up some warm drinks for everybody right now, but she'll be out in just a second. And we welcome you to this event. And again, I wanted to bring up something before we even get rolling here, because right now we're right along Pullman Square in the heart of downtown Huntington. It will be a while, although the parade has technically kicked off before the first floats make their way past us. So we do have time to talk and get you in the spirit. But I also want to point out that this is also a time for us to thank the people who make this possible, because we would not be able to put on a production like this without the help of our sponsors who so generously donate their time and support to causes and programs like these. So you'll see on the bottom of your screen the people who are a part of this and partnering with us tonight, scrolling there. People like Dutch Miller, Glenn's Sporting Goods, all local communities that care about this area and want to be able to help out and show their community support through the holidays. So if you're out and about during the holiday season, make sure to keep them in mind if they're providing any goods and services that might be of use to you, because, again, we couldn't do this without them. So we thank our sponsors for their help putting this on, and we'll probably bring some on the set as well to talk to them a little bit throughout the evening. But we have another great show in store for you tonight, as the Huntington Parade has just begun weaving its way through downtown Huntington before finally making its way right past us under the pergola here at Pullman Square. If you're not familiar with the area, right in the heart of what has become a very rejuvenated downtown area here in Huntington. They've done some great work with some local businesses. The lights are still on here. The business is still open, and people are starting to line the streets, getting ready for another event. A little bit of chill in the air, but that's fine with us because it provides us some Christmas atmosphere. You don't want to be 90 and balmy like you are in Australia during Christmas, right? It's always good to have a little bit of snow in the air and then cold chill, and you can see your breath. I'm waiting anxiously for my hot coffee drink to come here, too, to keep my lips warm throughout this evening. But we do have, I believe, 58 entries today. And Huntington Parade, they do a really good job putting this on. It's very efficient. It'll get here probably within the next 20 minutes or so. So we do have some time to chit-chat and get you up to speed and in the Christmas spirit. But, again, we want to thank the Thundertones for kicking off this show. Some wonderful voices there. Steve Patrick does a wonderful job getting them together. And also want to thank Paul Davis, who has done yeoman's work throughout the years getting this event off the ground and turning it into what it has become. And quite a spectacle. And if you're watching us here from the comfort of your own living room, we, of course, thank you for joining us this evening, and we thank you for your continued support of HD Media. We try to bring events like this to life and bring them to you, so if you can't make it out and enjoy the festivities in person, at least you get to see it on our live stream. And, of course, if you haven't downloaded our app, we ask you that you do that, because that's the easiest way to see all of what we can offer you, from our football games to our Outside the Echo Chamber political shows, things like Touchdown City now that are part of our platform, and, of course, events like the Huntington Parade, which you're watching right now, and the Charleston Parade, which we will bring you in a couple days down from the heart of downtown Charleston, which has become a great big nighttime event for the capital city as well. Again, thanking people like Astorg Auto and Mardi Gras Casino and Resort for their sponsorship, Lavalette Carpets, Summit Community Bank, Parmar stores. If there's not a Parmar near you, there will be soon. And the Inner Geek, all of these places. Again, if you're out and about during your holiday shopping, keep them in mind because we couldn't do things like this without them, and we can't do things like this without you as well. So, again, 58 entries tonight, and it'll be a typical catch-all Christmas parade, your usual floats and themes, a lot of marching bands, dancers, cheerleaders, of course, headlined by the big man himself. Santa will be coming by probably in about another hour or so. Some newness as well this year. Of course, Huntington elected a new new sheriff in this past election. So, Chuck Zirkle had run a wonderful 2 terms. He was term limited, so now they have a new sheriff in town, and I believe that's the theme of their entry, is the new sheriff in town. Obviously, various police departments and fire departments that come through as well that do thankless work. And so, parades are always a big hit with the little kids with things like fire trucks and police cars. And I'm sure there'll be some interesting entries this year. There always are, and they take it as a way to get things decked out. And, oh, my goodness, look at this. Neidra Wyrick coming through with the hot festive drink. Thank you very much. And, of course, this is just straight black coffee. That's the way we do things around here, just to keep you warm. Neidra, thanks for helping out this year and being my co-host. You always do a wonderful job with these parades. Whatever you're asked to do, you're always the first to say, sign me up. I want to wear my reindeer ears and be a part of this. So I'll get you here like this. There you go. Yeah. And just pretend you're like Madonna there with the microphone in front of your mouth. There you go. There you go. You're doing great. So, Neidra,
yes.
I want to ask you, favorite Christmas memory? Now, you're from the area, correct?
I'm from Lincoln County, actually. Yeah. Yep.
Duval? Go
Duval.
Yellow Jackets?
Go Jackets, yes.
No longer exists. Just
Orange
part of
and
Lincoln
black
County
Yellow
High School
Jackets.
now. All
Yeah.
right. So growing up there in so what would that be, like the sod area around in there?
It is, yes. Very
right.
good.
I know my geography.
You do know your geography.
Your favorite Christmas time memory as little Neidra?
As little Neidra, my favorite thing was probably our church youth group every year when we would get together, make our cookies, get our hot chocolate, then go caroling. I think that's just such a classic and timeless thing.
Sure.
And it's wonderful when you're a kid. So.
Yeah. Now, I grew up in Arizona, so we didn't get, like, white Christmas. That didn't exist. We never had snow or anything like that. So
when did you come here from Arizona? What year?
My first year working in West Virginia was 2000, so I've been here for 24 years now, outside of about a year and a half in Columbus.
So you missed the big snowstorm of 95.
93.
93.
I think it was 93,
Okay.
the blizzard 93.
See,
Yeah, I've heard many, many horror stories. I'm the type of guy that loves the fact that we do have all 4 seasons because I never really got to experience that. In Arizona, it's hot or hotter,
yes.
and it's just like rocks.
That's sad. No snow.
Yeah, like people's front lawns are.
Yeah.
If you try to have grass, it gets burnt off and
it's just dry
dead.
and brown.
Yeah, so I enjoy the leaves turning in the fall, how it starts getting dry and crisp, and then the
foliage for sure.
The snow in winter, but I'm not a big snow guy. Like I'm good with one decent snow, so you can get like the festive snow and ice off the trees. This is yours,
That's
isn't
you.
it? Oh, okay.
You're the caramel macchiato, right?
And then
Thank you, Ethan.
And Starbucks isn't even a sponsor, but they're getting some free love from us tonight.
Yes.
So yeah, I never really got to experience like a true white Christmas, but so far in the last 20 years, we really haven't had. We've had big snowstorms, but not like right around Christmas.
So, was it last year or the year before last when we had the ice storm? You remember that?
Yeah.
It was not snow. Everything was ice.
Yeah, which is just dangerous.
Yes, it was very
Especially
dangerous.
when you start getting old and uncoordinated.
that gets dangerous.
Yeah, and you can't tell that with black ice. You slip on it and you're in big trouble.
That's terrible.
So I was talking a little bit about how. Obviously, we thank everyone for joining us.
Yes,
but
thank you, guys.
We can't do this without our sponsors. You work hand in hand with a lot of these people that have partnered with us. And so I was telling them, make sure that you see that at the bottom of your screen, our producer, Ethan Young has done a phenomenal job getting these graphics up and making things look really sharp. And those are people that really take to heart their partnership with us, and they're part of the community as well. You know, that we're all a fabric of the community, and these are local people that work here locally and want to help you get what you need. And so give them some love, too, if you're out and about.
Yes, and it's because of these people that we can do things like this every year.
We wouldn't be able to put on something like this without them.
And we all know how, important and precious parades are to people, especially during the holidays. So.
Right. So Santa Claus will be the last entry, as usually is the case.
Saving the best for last.
And I'm wondering what that float looks like. Now, you have gotten a sneak peek of the HD Media float.
I have.
Entry, right?
I have.
Have we stepped up our game this year?
We have, yes.
Okay.
Yes, because myself and, a couple of my other team members, we being women, we like to go a little overboard with things like that. So we have stepped up our game quite a bit.
All right. So it'll be fun to see what everyone does. We have our list here of all the entries, so I have had a chance to kind of go through, and there are some hints on some of these of what their theme is and what it's going to look like. So I'm looking forward to a nice, good show tonight. And again, we're seeing more and more people coming lining in the streets and braving the cold to be out here and be a part of this, because nothing says Christmas quite like a nice parade to kind of kick off officially the holiday season. I know that a lot of people believe that Black Friday is the start of the holiday season, but to me it's not until you really start seeing the parades and all the Christmas things. Although Christmas creep now is a real thing. I heard like some Christmas music in stores in like September.
Did you just call it Christmas creep?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Like how it just keeps it's like creeping earlier and earlier in the year.
That is very true, though.
Like it used to be like there was a clear delineation. Like you don't start Christmas stuff till after Thanksgiving. You don't, and now like I've seen Halloween stuff up in stores in like April. I'm like,
well, Christmas, yes, Christmas decorations came about this year before Halloween was even over, like you said. So, before the Thanksgiving, which poor Thanksgiving doesn't get the love that, it should in between.
Right. So when you do your Christmas dinner, is it turkey or ham for you usually?
My dad loves to cook, and he's an amazing cook, and he usually does a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Oh man, you were spoiled, weren't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, whatever you wanted. Yeah.
If you know, growing up in the country, that soul comfort food.
Oh my goodness.
Good stuff, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was always just kind of a basic for Thanksgiving, just the basic staples,
Yeah.
But Christmas, it was always turkey, Thanksgiving, ham for Christmas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We definitely do ham Christmas morning, for Christmas breakfast. So.
And it's nice now because I have 3 young boys, so obviously Christmas through their eyes is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah. It's fun all over again.
Yeah. When I first got here as a single guy, my co-anchor at the time when I was working at Channel 8, Deborah Linz, I always deferred to her because she had the family. So I was like, you take off Thanksgiving, you take off Christmas, I'll work it, it'll be fine. But now it's like you want to spend those days with the family and with the boys and just seeing them open up the presents. So what do you ever have a childhood memory of like the best thing you ever got? And I know that we don't want to. There's a reason for the season, right? So
right.
It's not about presents, but.
Gosh,
you can't do Christmas without presents under the tree. So do you remember, is there something that stands out of what you got that just made you go, oh, wow?
For some reason, I don't know why this stands out, but there was a year, I think it was like 11, 12, I was obsessed with like crafting and stickers. So
puffy
I had
stickers?
this big what?
Puffy stickers.
Oh, all the stickers, the glitter
Anything?
stickers, the puffy stickers, all of them.
Wow.
But yeah, so I just had this big book. Then I collected stickers, and I got tons of stickers, and I decorated everything and just built this little sticker book that I had.
Yeah, I grew up in the 80s and 90s, so I remember when I was real little, like the big buttons were a big thing too.
Oh yes,
like, the girls would all have like Duran Duran buttons on their.
Those are cool again.
Jacket.
Those are cool again.
And it's funny because back then I kind of just equated Duran Duran as like, I guess that would be like a girl band. I'm like, oh, well, girls like them, so that must be a girl band. And now I realize that Duran Duran made good music.
They did.
I mean, that's a good band.
Not a girl band.
No, not at all. Simon Le Bon was an excellent singer.
Yes.
So mine was a football helmet. I got.
Oh yeah.
And I hate to mention this because I don't like them at all right now. But growing up in Arizona, we didn't have a football team at the time. We didn't get one until I was about 12 years old. So a lot of people out there were Cowboys fans.
Oh.
Everyone likes the Dallas Cowboys. So
No,
I got like a
me.
Cowboys helmet when I was like 6 years old, and I thought it was the greatest thing ever. And it was like way too big for my head. And now I hate the Cowboys. So there you go.
Well, I mean, that's okay.
That plays
Yeah.
well here because
You
there are
live
a
and you
lot.
learn.
Well, here in Huntington, it's a lot of Bengals fans because we're so close to Cincinnati. But
Yep.
in West Virginia as a whole, there are a lot of Steelers fans. So I feel a kindred spirit with their hatred toward the Dallas Cowboys as well. All right, so we're probably about 10, 15 minutes out until we start seeing some people come down, and I know that we were going to have some of the sponsors come by, so I know that you are very familiar with a couple of these people on the list. So if you see anybody that you want to bring on and we'll talk to, feel free to track them down and bring them over.
Yes, I do, actually, right in front of us. Mr. Audie Perry, who is the owner and of Heritage Farm.
Okay. Should we get Audie over here?
Sure. Do you want me to just yell at him?
Yeah, just yell at him.
Mr. Perry.
That's not a yell. That was a very,
I don't wanna,
very dainty, nice, polite way to say
I don't want to.
hello.
I don't want to scream at the viewers.
Yeah, I know, right? We're not screaming at you. We're screaming behind the camera.
He thinks I was just saying him.
Audie, come on over here.
Come on, Audie.
Do you want to talk to him?
Sure, we can both talk to him. Audie's got a lot to say.
We got to give him a microphone.
Really cool.
That's
okay, you go ahead. Yep, I'll talk to Audie.
Have a seat, Audie. You can take my headset. Here we go. We'll just get you hooked up like this.
All right.
Hey, Audie.
Hello, Miss Neidra. Ooh, these are warm.
I know. Aren't they nice?
That's the best part.
So,
Start drinking my beverage.
I'm a little bit jealous. I want to start drinking my
Yeah,
beverage,
that's ulterior motive. That's good. That was really smart and smooth, Rick.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was good,
that was
Rick.
nice.
That was smart.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so everybody, this is Mr. Audie Perry. He is from Heritage Farm.
Yes.
And he has joined us this evening, and he actually has a lot of really exciting things to talk about as far as Heritage Farms go. They already have. If you have not been, you should definitely check it out, especially during Christmas because they do so many fun things. It's beautiful. It's just a great place to be right now. So I'm going to let Audie tell you a little bit about what is going on at Heritage Farm right now and what they are working on in the future as well. So,
yes, thank you, Neidra. So Christmas Village,
Yes.
Our 9th annual Christmas Village is coming up this weekend. December 6th and 7th, and then next week it'll be the 13th, 14th, 15th. And it's from 5 to 9 every evening. You can get your tickets online at heritagefarmwv.com. And it's everything from live nativity dramas to wagon rides. Get your picture taken with the big guy.
Yep.
Make crafts with Mrs. Claus.
I told you guys.
All the museums are open. We added ice skating this year. There's just lots of fun. Fun for all ages.
Yeah, so if you are looking for something fun to do with the kids, especially during break, this is definitely the place you guys want to go. Like he said, you heard, the list of things that there are to do. It's just a beautiful place, good place to be. The people that own it, fantastic people. I speak from experience.
Nice.
I know them, just good people. So you guys go check it out. Visit Heritage Farm, like he said. Shoot me that website one more time.
heritagefarmwv.com.
That's where you can get your tickets. All right. Keep going. So, Audie, what are you doing for Christmas? Because Rick's not coming back yet.
He's really enjoying
He is.
that coffee.
Rick's still enjoying his coffee. So
That's right. Well, so we have the Christmas Village the next couple of weeks, and then after that,
I was going to say, tell us about what's coming up.
Yeah,
If you have not
so-
heard about this, more exciting things for Heritage Farm.
we are working on a year-round indoor-outdoor four-season snow park.
Yes.
So you will be able to ski, tube, ice skate, ice slides, make a snowman all year long.
Yep. I hope you guys heard that. We're going to have probably West Virginia's first indoor park like that. Yes.
yeah,
So that's
yeah.
something to be really proud of for the Perry family.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is
Lots
gonna
of
be a
good
lot of
people
fun.
working hard
That's
from
right.
all over the world
That's
coming to Huntington,
awesome.
West Virginia to pull that off.
There are so many things, like great things that are happening for Huntington right now, and I just
Really
could not be
is.
more excited.
Yes,
So,
it's a lot of fun. Friends from, let's see, the little log cabin on Harvey Road has hosted people from England, Italy, China,
That is
South
amazing.
Africa. Yeah,
that is
lots
so
of
cool.
Malaysia. Yeah, lots of fun.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you have people from that far away, but
All over, coming to show us
I mean-
how the rest of the world's been making snow all
yes,
this time.
that's right. When you have good things, people want to come.
Fun.
All right. That is Audie Perry, guys. Again, Heritage Farm. Check out that website. Get your tickets. Take the kids. Take the family. It'll be worth it. Audie, thank you for being
Deidre.
with us.
Have a Merry
You
Christmas.
too. Thank you so much.
Audie, good job, buddy.
Thanks, Rick. Thanks for your warm earphones.
Awesome. Yeah. No worries. Anytime you need, let me know. And And
you too, Audie. Thank you.
And the great thing about Heritage Farm is it's not just about the village. Go down there and check out the adventure park, all the things that people might not even know about that
exactly.
are to get into for over the holiday season.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, well, our parade has gotten to us, so we're seeing the Huntington Police right now, and just after them will be the color, I believe, the Honor Guard presenting the colors.
Yes.
As we start kicking this off, before we get into the meat of it, Neidra, we're going to bring on Justin Finelli, another one of our sponsors. Justin, come on in. Can you
Come
give
on
him your
in,
headset?
Justin. Yes, I'm going to give.
This is Justin Finelli from CPR Cell Phone Repair. So I get it. CPR.
Yeah.
Cell phone repair.
Yep.
So obviously what you do is pretty self-explanatory. You repair cell phones.
Yeah.
First of all, thank you for your sponsorship of this event. Thank you for being on set with us. I want to start with an odd question for you because I've always wondered this. You probably get a lot of weird backstories with people coming in. You know, like, I dropped it in the toilet. I got mad that the Steelers lost and threw it out the window. What's the craziest story you've ever heard about having to fix someone's cell phone? And keep it clean because it's a family show.
Yeah. Actually, so we have several locations throughout West Virginia and Ohio, and I was in a store we own in Vienna, West Virginia. And
near Parkersburg.
Yeah, yep. And it was iPad, and it was probably, 8 years ago. And it was a truck driver, and he actually ran it over with a semi-truck. And iPad was bent in a U.
Right.
But
and you were able to fix it?
We were.
Well, that should be your commercial.
Yeah,
right
he
there.
He didn't want to spend a ton of money. We recommended replacing the whole outside frame and stuff. He didn't want to spend a ton of money, so I was. That location happened to be in a mall, and I was in the middle of the mall, stomping on the frame, jumping up and down on the frame.
So whatever it takes to get it done.
We
right?
got it straight and we got it fixed.
You were seeing the grand marshals that we're walking through, as well as Mayor Steve Williams, who was Huntington's first 3-term mayor. Mayor-elect Patrick Farrell, also part of the festivities, but he was represented by his wife because Patrick's out in Harvard doing the new mayor training right now.
Cool.
The Kanawha County Commission.
Congratulations to
or
him,
the Cabell County Commission. Yeah. It should be interesting. It's a new sheriff in town, new mayor, so a whole new era for Huntington.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you guys can't do? It seems like you're pretty comprehensive with the work that you can do to get your cell phone back up and running. A lot of people wonder, is it worth it to get it fixed or should I just get a new one? But it seems like you could probably fix anything as long as it's not dead.
That's the question of the decade.
Right?
Fix or replace.
Yeah.
If we can get parts for it, we can pretty well fix it. Our motto is, we fix your mobile life. So we do kind of limit it to mobile electronics.
Sure.
We don't want
can't bring in your 1970s TV that weighed as much as your house.
Exactly.
Right.
But if we can get parts for it, we can fix it. Our biggest repairs that we do are obviously cell phones, tablets, computers, game consoles. We do a lot of iPads, like Chromebooks, things like that.
Well, that kind of tech runs our lives.
Absolutely.
So without it, you're lost, right?
Absolutely.
So that's wonderful. And again, thank you for being a part of this.
Absolutely.
And helping us out. And we can't do this without people like you. So tell people where they can to get in touch with you or use your services around here in the Huntington area.
Yeah. So we are actually, you can see us in the video right now.
There you go.
Our signs lit up right behind catty corner to the cheerleaders there. But we are at 903 3rd Avenue, right beside AT&T. We also have stores in Barbersville, South Charleston, Morgantown, several places throughout West Virginia. We are locally owned, but we are a part of a national franchise. There's about 550 CPR stores nationwide. The nice thing about that is that if you're here and you get something fixed, everything we do comes with a lifetime warranty that's honored at all 550 stores, whether it's owned by, our group, which is me and my family, or it's, a different franchisee.
So does the put the phone in a bag of rice trick really work if it's wet?
So it doesn't. So
I've always wondered that.
So the problem with that is that starch accelerates. What's the word? Corrosion.
Right.
And so think of rust on metal.
Sure.
corrosion on a motherboard. So the rice does help dry it out, yes.
But also does other damage.
The starches do other damage.
Who knew that you needed a chemistry degree to be able to fix cell phones?
It's I've learned something every day.
All right, Justin Ferrelli, CPR Cell Phone Repair, thank you so much for joining us, and we appreciate it. And again, right here in the heart of downtown, right across from where we're at Pullman Square. Come on down. If you need your phone fixed, he'll do it for you. Appreciate you, Justin.
Open 7 days a week.
7 days a week. There you
Happy
go.
holidays, everyone.
Thank you, Justin. And you see the City of Huntington TTA trolley coming through right now. You too, Justin. Thank you. Yes. And while we were talking to Justin, you saw some of the cheer teams that are part of the parade as well as the Dutch Miller entry, which the Marshall tennis team was helping them out tonight as well. So we're getting a lot of partnering up, which is good. It's apropos for what we're doing. We're talking to our sponsors who are partnering up with us to bring you this event tonight. And this is the Lions Club with their entry, Frosty the Snowman.
Oh, look, there's Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, and keep Frosty away from that heater. That's not good.
But you know, Rick, some people are worth melting for.
Oh, a little Frozen reference from Queen Elsa herself over here.
That's right.
So, Justin was laying us down on some logic and knowledge about cell phone repair that I didn't know about. So just so you know,
just so I know,
the phone, if you drop it in the ocean, it doesn't work if you put it in a bag of rice. It'll dry it out, but it'll also corrode the insides.
I have heard that's a myth. That does not work.
Ashworth, heating and cooling. Yep. And you, like I said, this is your neck of the woods, Neidra.
This is my neck of the woods.
You know all these people.
So, yes, Ashworth Heating and Cooling is out of Milton, West Virginia. Another wonderfully run company by some really, really great people. I have had the honor of working with those people, and you're just, if you need any kind of heating and cooling goods or service, give them a call.
They do great work.
Yeah, Ashworth Heating and Cooling.
And if you think that you're playing NCAA football right now with those drums, that's actually the Wayne High School Red Regime, one of the best marching bands around, working their way down the street right now, led by band director Tyler Davis. The Red Regime is well known through these parts. Out Wayne. We covered a lot of Wayne football games this year, so we had the pleasure of hearing them perform at a lot of games. They do a really good job.
I have not heard them, but I'm excited to hear them now.
Sure, let's give a listen to see what they're going to play for us this evening.
Yes.
Do you have any guesses? You're waiting to hear the first note, aren't you? I can name that tune in 3 notes.
Oh, there we go.
Let It Snow. Well, I hope the Red Regime doesn't have any superpowers by playing Let It Snow, because I'm okay with it not snowing right now.
I want a little bit, but we don't need a blizzard or anything like that.
Coffee's warming me up a little bit, but it is a little bit chilly out today. But
I can't feel my nose a little bit, but
if there's ever a time for it to be cold, it's winter and Christmas time. So we can deal with that.
There should be a little bit of chill during Christmas parades. Maybe not so much this, but...
Kiwanis Daycare.
All right, Kiwanis Daycare coming up. They are on another of the TTA's Christmas. Oh, they made it a Christmas bus.
Nice.
One of the new. Hi guys.
Well, that's festive.
One of the new TTA buses that look like the adorable trolleys. They've got it all Christmased up, as you can see. Very cute. And we got Walk FM Christian Radio coming through now.
Yeah, out of Ashland, Kentucky, right across the border there.
Pretty little car there. Let's see, right after those guys, we've got NECO. NECO is an employment agency. Yes?
This looks like a...
Let's see what kind of... Oh, yeah, they've got a little... Oh,
this is Bridget's Dance Academy. We got a little out of order here.
Yeah, we did. I guess NECO's
which is
behind them.
totally
That's
fine.
Okay.
We
totally
adjust
fine.
on the fly.
So now we do. Bridget's Dance Academy. They are so cute, you guys. Look at their little hot chocolate.
Yeah, the Polar Express hot chocolate theme today.
Yeah, very cute.
And you know what? Much respect for
these girls and their costumes.
Yes, with the cold and they're
still looking cute and still rocking out,
smiling and doing a wonderful job with their dance routine. I would be shivering and doing poorly.
Yeah.
The Tulsa High School Marching Rebels out of Fort Gay, West Virginia. Marching band from Tulsa.
There's just something about bands in a parade. They just it's like the glue.
Sure. We streamed more than 40 football games this year from high schools throughout the state.
So you got to hear all that goodness.
Well, believe it or not, we get a lot of comments during the game at halftime of thank you guys for keeping the band on. Thanks for showing us the band.
Very cool.
A lot of people, that's a part of the Friday Night Lights. It's
Absolutely.
a part of those games is those bands that support their
the
team.
The experience, the memories, all that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
The Marching Rebels are 25 members strong, led by Nicholas Bragg. Right along the border with Kentucky there, across the way from Louisa, Fort Gay, West Virginia. Marching Rebels.
Great job, guys.
I'm trying to sneak a peek around the corner here to see who's
coming.
up next.
Yep.
The Western Virginia Finishing School. There we go.
There we go. All right. Yes, as you could probably hear, this is a private school that teaches young women social graces and cultural norms to prepare them for high-class society. So
a blast from the past, a little touch of etiquette there. Like
that's
awesome. You gotta hold your pinky out when you're drinking that tea.
You know what? I think this day and age could use a lot more.
And the age-old question about consuming soup: is it appropriate to slurp or is it not appropriate to slurp? Because I've heard both.
So have I. So what do you guys think? Slurping or no slurping? I think they're both okay.
As long as you afterwards say, that was good.
Oh, so they're gonna do a little show here for us.
All right. All right, the Western Virginia Military Academy for the boys and the Lizzie Cabell Finishing School for the girls. They're also a public school history exploratory club, so doing things like reenactments, and as you saw a little there with the displays with the guns.
Very cool.
This is a Corps Christmas.
All right, the Army Corps of Engineers coming up next.
Look, is that Santa driving? Little pre-Santa sighting there.
Yes, with good advice on the side there too. Always wear your life jacket.
Yeah, that is some good advice. In many aspects. Very cute float.
A Corps Christmas in their Corps Castle.
Their Corps Castle, very cool. Complete with that. Was that a dog? Oh, and we have more of the. Oh wow,
Yeah,
they've
the
got,
Army Corps boat.
Yeah. They have the dogs. Is that new? That's very cute.
And a staple of parades that the little kids always love, the fire
Absolutely.
trucks. And, you know, no matter where you live, the fire departments across the state, I've run into firemen and firewomen from everywhere, and they're always so great with the kids. Like, if you're out at the playground, the other day I was with my boys at the playground, and a fire truck just saw us playing and just pulled up and basically out of the blue started giving all the kids on the playground a demonstration of the fire truck. The kids
nice.
love that
They
stuff.
do,
and,
do.
you know, like we said earlier,
All
that
the
kind of work
buttons
is
and-
often thankless. They work crazy hours,
do.
and they're saving lives, and
So,
underappreciated,
they are.
often and usually underpaid, especially, you know, you talk about volunteer departments that don't get any pay at all.
Yep.
Cabell
So thank
County
you.
EMS rocking out.
All right, so if you are a service worker, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for everything you do. And that EMS truck is rocking, if you couldn't hear. That's pretty
They're
awesome.
having a good time. That's what it's all about.
You can't go wrong with NSYNC and their Christmas music, okay?
Now, that is a blast from the past. That's,
It is.
That's bringing us back to our youth.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Who we got coming up here?
Looks like another.
Oh, we got something exciting coming up here.
I saw a cartwheel.
I think that's Elite. Yep, Elite Dance Academy. They are dancing in a winter wonderland, guys. Check out that float. All the fun. Look at all those
All the
excited
kids crammed in.
faces.
There
I
you
know.
go. Love it. The little sardines in there.
little sardine float there, having a blast. They, so the Elite Performance Academy, they teach children from preschool all the way up to high school. So if you're looking for something to get your kids into, give Elite a call.
Followed by Aetna with Dr. Ted E. Bear
Ted E. Bear
on the back.
coming on up.
Aetna offering Medicaid plans and providing a wide range of benefits and services to help you get healthier.
Teddy Bear is ready for Christmas in his Santa hat.
Oh, this is
Oh, wow.
Woodland. Yeah, they always get in the spirit. Look
They
at that.
do, they do. They always have some very, very impressive
Woolham's Customs.
parade
You want to
wear.
get tricked out with some nice ground effects, or just put Christmas lights all over your car.
I mean, that is pretty
They
cool.
can do that
I
for
kind of
you.
want Christmas lights on my car
I
now.
wonder if that's street legal.
That's a good question. We'll have to ask them. Okay, so we have just gotten word from an outsider that it is not street legal. So guys, don't do that. It looks really cool, but don't
It
do
does
it.
look cool for parades.
I love this. How fun.
If you take that out to go to your nearest convenience store, you might get pulled over.
Yeah, maybe.
But they're based out of South Point, by the way, and their theme was "Be Merry and Bright," like Woolham's Customs, and they were certainly
And they
merry
certainly
and
were.
bright.
Spring Valley.
Marching Timberwolves.
Twirling their candy canes.
Cabell County Sheriff. Their theme is appropriately new sheriff in town.
Hey,
because there is a new sheriff
there
in
is a
Cabell
new
County.
sheriff in
Doug
town.
Adams just elected this past year, taking over for Chuck Zirkle, who's done a great job for the last couple of terms.
Yep.
He got term limited and obviously had to step aside, so making way for Doug Adams, the
I
new
had the
sheriff in
pleasure of
town.
working with Mr. Adams throughout his
Doug's a good
campaign.
guy.
He is a great guy.
Like we were saying earlier, kind of a new era in Huntington with the new mayor, new sheriff in Cabell County.
Yeah. Fresh start. Coming up.
Boy, I need glasses.
Heartwork.
The dance ministry, Heartwork.
Heartwork. All right. Heartwork Dance Ministry. Their theme is Heartwork for the Holidays. They are a Christian dance ministry. They teach twirling. They are based in Canova, West Virginia. Ballet, hip-hop classes, lyrical, and also interpretive sign.
Nice.
That is very cool. It is really cool to watch interpretive sign.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they teach a lot of great things with great morals right along with it. So
Sure.
That is the Heartwork Dance Ministry.
And you brought up a great point, and what they do that's unique is they bring in that aspect
Yeah.
as well. But any kind of dance company, not only does it give those kids exercise, which is needed, but it also teaches them structure and how to perform,
to be good humans.
Yes, and how to manage their time,
Right.
schedule things out. So
Responsibility.
yeah. Who are these clowns?
Oh, like literal clowns.
Yes, Benny Keatum, the Shriners. I believe that their motto is fun, fraternity, philanthropy.
Okay.
So they're bringing the fun tonight with the clowns. Are you a clown person or are you afraid of clowns? A lot of times it can be polarizing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say I dislike them because they're in a Christmas parade right now, but
See, I always love
never
clowns.
been a fan of clowns.
I like the goofier the better.
Yeah, the
You know,
goofy
but
ones
again-
are a little less.
Again, and I'm sure our producer Ethan Young can back me on this one, that we grew up in the Simpsons era, so Krusty
Yep.
the Clown was,
Listen, I grew up in that era too.
yeah.
Know
Were
exactly who you're referring to.
You watched The Simpsons?
Yes, I
All
did
right.
watch The Simpsons.
Simpsons
And Sideshow Bob. Yeah.
Simpsons, to be around for as long as that show has,
Yep.
you'd think that they'd run out of ideas, but they just keep churning along.
They keep telling the future.
I know. It's
They really
scary.
do.
Yeah. Don't go down that rabbit hole because
Right.
you'll be scrolling for 3 hours going, oh, my goodness.
Truly.
But I've always, my theory has always been that Matt Groening? How does he pronounce his last name? The creator of The Simpsons. Matt Groening. I truly believe that he went through character development on a ride down the Midland Trail through West Virginia because I don't think it's a coincidence that Smithers and Montgomery are right next to each other on Route 60.
It's WSAZ. News Channel 3.
News Channel 3.
Who we got coming up here?
Bagpipes.
Oh, goodness, bagpipes, yes.
Now I suddenly want to visit Scotland.
Yes. They've even got their little Christmas-themed kilts on.
Oh,
Love that.
The Ohio Bobcat Twirlers.
Oh, those are fun batons.
Ohio also has a really good marching band, the Marching 110.
Yes.
They're
Yep.
fantastic. Been to a few games up there at Peden Stadium right along the banks of the Hocking River. Can you twirl?
I cannot twirl.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, like, a little.
I would knock myself out on
but,
the first,
but not as skilled
the
as
first
these
toss.
ladies.
I'd hit my head
Yes.
and be done. All right. Their theme
Oh,
is
yes.
for CJ Hughes is Santa's Pipe Lay Division.
C.J. Hughes, they always bring the big game.
Oh, yeah.
That's good stuff. And while you guys are enjoying this awesome float from C.J. Hughes, we'd like to take a second to thank some of our sponsors. Glenn's.
Of course, C.J. Hughes is one of our major sponsors.
C.J. Hughes is, yes, that's what made me think of it. So
they do a lot of work with us.
Yep, we've got Holy Moly Whole Food Store in Barbersville, West Virginia. Of course, you guys saw Audie when he came on. He's one of our sponsors as well. Sean Hornbuckle, delegate here in Huntington, is one of our sponsors.
Appalachian Power Truck.
Lavalette Carpet and Tile out in Wayne.
Yeah. I wonder how much power it takes to power up the AEP truck.
Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
Uh-oh, there's the Grinch. Watch
You
out.
don't think about that. Oh, here comes the Grinch. No parade is complete without a Grinch.
You mentioned our sponsors. One of them is Jeff Adkins, who has a painting company here locally.
He
Jeff's
does.
painting it.
Yep.
Jeff
and
Adkins
Jeff was supposed to be on set here with us, but we
we
haven't seen him yet.
I was going to ask him, and one of the things I was going to bring up is, they do commercial and residential work at Jeff's. And, 3 young boys, all boy,
yes,
and half terrorist. And they have absolutely no problem and no remorse when it comes to defiling walls.
No, they don't.
And early on, the first instinct was, oh, my goodness, clean it up, paint it over. And now we've come to the conclusion that just let it go, deal with the judgment from the visitors and the family and friends, and because it's going to be rinse and repeat. So by the time we need to either fix everything or sell the house or the boys grow out of destroying everything,
sure,
that's the kind of person I need to come and paint literally every room in the house because I don't got time for that.
Jeff is great, too.
The Peak Panthers, Chesapeake High School Marching Band.
Oh, love the snowflakes. The dancing snowflakes. Okay, guys, coming up after the wonderful sounds of the marching band, you have Madison Park Healthcare. Their theme is Glistening Gifts. You can see their pretty little float here. This is a retirement community that likes to continue the tradition of excellence and care started by the Foster Memorial Foundation. So these folks just want to continue that important care legacy.
The Cabell Huntington Health Department right behind them.
Cabell Huntington.
Getting in their steps.
Good for a health department.
Absolutely.
That's good,
It's appropriate.
We've got some out of order things, but listen. Adams Landing Arena is coming up here.
All right, we got Adams Landing Marina. So if you have a boat you need to, which you probably should have already parked it for the winter if you haven't.
Right.
But these guys can help you out. They are here in Huntington, West Virginia. They also do boat repair, service, and, as I said, storage. So.
See, I grew up in Scottsdale, Arizona, where you could use a boat year-round.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Here, not so much. So here, you got to park it for half the year and then use it for the other half. They sell boats, too, at Adams, by the way. If you're in the market for a boat, check out Adams Landing Marina.
They do all the boat and water things. So.
Would you be more of a speedboat, like a bass fishing boat, or like a pontoon boat?
Oh, pontoon all the way.
Yeah, a little party boat?
Oh, yes, yes.
I could see you just chilling out there.
Definitely.
Soaking up some rays, having a beverage or two.
See, like right here, this looks like a perfect, well, it's kind of a speedboat, but this is a perfect boat here.
Well, that's not really a pontoon.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's more of a speedboat, but I could do one of those as well. That looks pretty fun,
Yeah.
That's a nice boat. So as we're waiting for our next,
IBEW. I'll give you one guess. IBEW. You got it? You think?
Ooh, I see it everywhere, but I've never known.
International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
Electrical workers.
Good work.
International, thank you. International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers.
Yep, they're got a dancing snowman.
Now have another wrinkle in my brain.
Yes, and that snowman would probably not mix well with a lot of electricity. But
probably not. I wonder if he's got some heat in that
I don't know.
Inflatable
He's
there.
Warming up by those candles. He's got some moves, though, I tell you what.
He does. He's got some sweet moves. Yes, check out those moves.
Also, this Saturday, December 7th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
All right, we're
Here at Pullman Square.
probably a little more than halfway through, so we're working our way through the lineup. A lot of these. Oh, is that a Yeti?
It is a Yeti.
Goodness.
The Yeti is here as well. That's great.
I was always terrified of Yetis. I think something happened in my childhood with the abominable snowman.
Was it Rudolph and the Island of Misfit Toys? Did the Bumble?
Something.
Bumble scare you?
I need like a couple good sessions with a psychiatrist.
But then you've got to think of the Yeti in Monsters.
Right.
He's a sweet one. He's a good Yeti.
Yes. And now I laugh. There's a commercial for Mountain Dew.
Yes.
Where they cut to a scene of like a kick. They're playing kickball and the Yeti kicks it up, and I always laugh at that. So I think I'm starting to work my way through it.
Yeah, I'll have to look at that. I haven't seen that one. Oh, it sounds
Black
like we've
Sheep
got some
Harley
bikes
Davidson.
coming
There you
up.
go. Nothing says Christmas like the
That
sound of
is-
a motorcycle.
And that is a pretty cool float. Look at that sleigh. Check
Yes.
that out. Orange Harley sleigh. So you guys know where you need to go if you're in the market for
It's
a
just,
new bike.
You know, it's just a slice of Americana.
It
Harley
is.
Davidson.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know how sometimes when you're on set and you have these friends that like to get behind the camera and dance all funny to try and, trip you up? Yeah, I have those friends. And they just came to visit me.
Those are good friends.
Those are good
Those
friends.
are fun friends.
They are fun friends. Okay.
This is the Hoops Family Children's
This
Hospital.
is the Hoops Children Family Hospital. Again, here in Huntington, West Virginia. They are a branch of Cabell Huntington Hospital. They
Wonderful
have a
facility.
new, very, very, very. They've done a lot of renovation. They have a new state-of-the-art facility, NICU. They do general pediatrics, pediatric ICU, neonatal therapeutic. They are, very, very good with taking care of the babies.
A little bit of everything,
babies.
yeah.
Yes.
They're very comprehensive care there, and
Beautiful,
they do
beautiful
a wonderful
place.
job.
Oh, we missed the Little Caesars guy.
Yeah, now I'm hungry.
King Caesar.
And it's perfect for us because there's two of us, so we can do pizza.
Oh, yes. Ready? Pizza.
Pizza.
All right. I could use some hot cheesy bread right now.
Kindred Digital, local digital media company that also has some radio stations.
Kindred.
A lot of good people that work over there, too, as well, that
Yes.
we've run into around the way.
Where would we be without media? It'd be kind of boring, wouldn't it? Okay, so as we wait for some more upcoming folks, again, we want to thank some of our sponsors. We have the Guyan Country Club, Blind Wizard. What do we got coming up now?
Ascent, Audiology and Hearing, Oscars, Glenn Sporting Goods, Holy Moly, Heritage Farm, Sean Hornbuckle, Jeff Atkins. We were talking about his painting company.
And Dave and Buster's, which he was supposed to pay us a visit this evening and can't make it, unfortunately. But as you guys know, Dave and Buster's is the new fun spot that we got here a few months back.
The Marshall
All right, coming
Thundering
up.
Herd truck for Central Van Lines.
The heart of Huntington.
Yep. This is how they get their gear around.
This is.
I wonder if
this
they got
big, beautiful
helmets and
Marshall
shoulder
van.
pads in there right now.
Ooh.
Heading down to Louisiana for the Sun Belt Championship on Saturday.
Oh, yes, yes.
Go Herd.
Very cool van. Pullman Pets. I don't know if you mentioned Pullman Pets. They are one of our sponsors.
I mean, and
Dan Kinder, Midland.
we're watching the same monitor that people at home are, and it's great that downtown Charleston has really kind of renovated this entire area to get
Huntington?
these businesses, or did I say
Downtown
Charleston?
Huntington.
Sorry,
He's
Huntington.
usually in Charleston. It's okay.
To get these businesses up. I said that because, it's reminiscent of what they're trying to do also
Absolutely.
in Charleston. So it's nice to see those sister cities kind of bringing their downtowns back and reviving
Yes.
that energy. This is the 160 Driving Academy. If you're looking for a career shift or a new career, just getting out of high school or looking for something to do, maybe college isn't your thing, these guys can teach you how to drive these big rigs, get yourself a CDL license. Good paying job. You know, the hours can be tough, but it's good work. And they need drivers right now.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. Downtown Huntington.
Yes.
It's just great. It's they've done some physical renovations on the street as well. There's a little island right here now in the middle of the street that used to not be there, and they're getting traffic around it. I think we know these next few people here coming through.
Oh, is this my family? Is this my crew coming up here? Some of you out there in
have to make sure these people are behaving.
Don't know. I work for HD Media, and this is my work family coming up here.
There it is.
Our theme this year is Shrek holidays. So we've got Shrek and Donkey and the whole crew and Princess Fiona. They're all ready for Christmas.
Looking good, guys.
Shrek stepped out of the swamp for a little bit to spread, his Christmas cheer in his own way. So, and Donkey is sporting a red nose there. I don't know if you guys see the little lit up nose. Oh, up next.
The Mix. Classic
hits from The Mix.
You know what's sad is that, like, Pearl Jam is now like classic rock. That's how old we've gotten.
Ooh, stop. That can't.
Like Foo Fighters.
That can't be right.
Like classic rock.
Now we got Rock 105. Who do they have on the side of the van there? I can't. This light is so bright. I can't see.
Yeah, I can't tell.
I don't know. It's a cool car, nonetheless. And then following right behind those guys. Yep, Highmark.
We mentioned Medicaid with Aetna. Highmark offers it as well. So check out a plan that's right for you.
Yeah, they have a lot of really great
on the back.
Yep, great new plans. Something for everybody. Oh,
Signorama. There you go. Signs for all your needs. They also do. Yeah, they do vehicle wraps.
They do. They actually wrap the TTA buses. So, cool crew here.
Anything you might need. Yard signs,
banners, digital signs, vehicle.
We buy junk cars. Guess what they do?
Hey, I don't know. What do they do?
They buy junk cars.
Wild Horizons.
Child care is so important around here.
I think that was like a 2-for-1 kind of thing. So, yeah. So we have those We Buy Junk Cars folks, and then we had the Academy. Very cool.
Terry Burhans.
Hey, look at that. Look at that.
My guy.
That's your blast from the past.
Terry Burhans. How you doing, Terry? Good to see you, brother. Gil! Gil McClanahan.
If you guys didn't know,
I'm in the Wayback Machine now.
Rick used to work for WCHS.
Yeah, a lot of great people there.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Coming up here. Merry Christmas. So we have got the Apostolic Life. Can't see out there.
Yeah, that's right.
Catholic Apostolic Life.
Yeah.
Church.
They're right off
and
the bridge road here. In Huntington.
Beautiful, beautiful cross on their float there.
Staunton Street in the Guyandotte area.
And here we have Miss HCW.
The Positivity Queen, Chloe Bailey.
I'm going to bet that she has a platform that involves taking care of animals, which is very, very sweet.
You're very logical and smart.
Thank you, Rick. Another beautiful queen. This is Trista Workman, and she is the queen of... Her sign is very sparkly, so we can't see it very well. It doesn't work well with stage lights.
Just to give you background, a lot of times in events like these, parades, people will say, hey, we're coming, and then they'll be like, oh, we don't know if we can make it. And then last minute they'll show up and be like, yeah, come on in. So they kind of squeeze them in, and we don't have notes on them. Or things get out of order, so we're just seeing it for the first time like you.
Parades are ever-changing.
Sure, but that's what's fun about it.
Exactly.
Adds a little spontaneity.
Oh, I think I know this crew.
And there's Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf. I hear some Dolly. Oh no, that's Michael. I thought it was Dolly first.
Uh-oh. I think I see the big guy.
Oh, yep. Save the best for last. Coming up here. Oh, look, he's got Bumble on his float. Get that, guys. Just 22 days until Christmas.
Unbelievable.
It
Where
is
does time
unbelievable.
go? I'm still writing 2013 on my checks.
Right? Feels like it's
About to be 2025.
Santa is being escorted by the Huntington Park and Rec. So, very cool. They do a lot of really cool things around here as well.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hi, Santa! He's got all his reindeer with him. Oh, and he has toys from the island.
Oh, there
the
you
Misfit
go.
toys.
Make sure nobody's left out.
Oh, this is the best float ever. Got Rudolph there in the front. Where's Clarice? I don't see Clarice anywhere. Merry Christmas! Oh, look right here. She got a Reese cup as big as her.
Oh, my goodness.
If you guys did not hear the parade announcer over here, she said that Santa, as soon as he makes his way back, he will be taking pictures at the market.
So if you're here locally in town,
go see Santa.
Boogie out over there and get some
you
pictures
some
of
hot
Santa.
cocoa and pictures. And
Well, that was fun.
that was fun.
You know, they do a really good job putting this thing on. It's efficient, and it's always fun and bright and festive, and kind of gets you in that Christmas mood.
And let's thank the state police for all the work that they do.
Absolutely.
And their escorting and service.
And thank our sponsors as well. Again, we were hoping to have some more on set to talk about what they did. I know that Dave and Buster's was supposed to be here. Jeff's painting, Jeff Adkins. But we just thank them anyway for what they contribute and their partnerships with us. And, again, at the bottom of your screen, Poca Valley Bank, Cardinal, Chevy. Anything that you see down there, just keep them in mind when you're out and about over the holiday season.
Support local.
We can't do stuff like this without them, and they are all local, just like us. It's all fabric of our society, of our community. So, you know, it's always fun to shop local. Hey, look at this!
We have a special guest, apparently, guys. This is my daughter, Tennessee. She has decided to join the crew.
Tennessee!
Hey, can you tell them Merry Christmas?
Soft spoken.
Hi. Say hi,
there
everybody.
There you go.
It's really cold. Yeah, and props to all the people that have come out tonight because it is a really cold one this evening.
Yes, and for those of you that stayed warm and watched us from the comfort of your living room, we thank you for
thank you as well.
For joining us as well. Remember, we'll do this again on Thursday in Charleston for the Charleston Christmas Parade. Well, Ethan, we got in just a little over an hour. Pretty efficient night out here in Huntington. And again, thanks to all of our sponsors. We're keeping them scrolling at the bottom of your screen. And mostly thanks to you, because we can't do this without your support as well. So we appreciate you joining us for this last hour as we brought you the 2024 Huntington Christmas Parade. For Neidra, for Tennessee, for Ethan Young, and everyone that took part in this, I'm Rick Lord. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on Thursday in Charleston. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.